Alrighty, YouTube, how's it going? Today, happy Wednesday, January the 29th. I'm here with the kiddos, and then today, it's a special day. It is Gaby, my wife's birthday, so happy birthday to you. Obviously, if you know me from the channel, I hate celebrating my own birthdays. I just don't like them, but I'm okay celebrating other people's birthday, especially Gaby, because she actually likes to enjoy it. Now, the only issue that's going to suck about this is that she's going to end up working really early, and then I'm going to end up coming out of work really late. So the problem is, it's like, what are we going to be able to do in just that amount of time? Because she also has to go to sleep a lot earlier. So that's the situation we're in. But if you're like me, I like to plan ahead, and I don't like to wait for everything till the last minute. So, which is something that I definitely recommend for you. What I recommend is to always try to get the gifts a lot earlier than kind of on the actual day, right? So, for example, me, since I like to buy stuff from online, if I can't find it in stores, I like to start going for them 2 weeks in advance, because you never know with shipping. Sometimes they can be delayed and all that. So it's like, okay. So for us, this vlog is going to contain some pre-recorded from her birthday and then post her birthday, right? Which is kind of what's happening right now. But I'm just going to give you a little rundown of everything that happened. And the thing for me, it's like I started doing all this, I guess, research right after Christmas, because it kind of sucks, because like on Christmas, then it's her birthday on January, and then it's Valentine's Day, right? So it's like crazy, but I like to always pregame in a sense. And always, like, here's my little tip. Try to find things around your house that can help with their gifts, right? Because to me, at least on the last, I guess, Christmas and all that, I gave her shoes and clothes and Legos and all that. And it's like, okay, what is it that I can make it different this time? Now, as you guys also can see, we took down all of the Christmas stuff, so we're back to being, I guess, more open wide. Here again is the little kiddos, but here's the thing that I use. So Gaby and her cousin like to do this little scratch, I forgot what it's even called, but it's for 2025 and something that they kind of want to achieve, right? So she has a bunch of stuff here, but the main one that I want you to concentrate is this one right here. Arts and crafts, right? So I know that she likes to do drawing. She likes to do arts and craft. Obviously, this counts as arts and craft as well, right? So to me, I was like, why don't we try to help you out with something with that? I can probably get you a bookshelf, right? All right. So now this is where I was starting to think. I'm like, okay, so what I can do is I can go to Walmart and then I can get you a bookshelf, because that's where I get them, right? But I ended up going a little bit different route. So now let's kind of take it back to the pre-recorded video right now. Now here's the thing. I know you're really into perfumes, because I can tell, because every time I'm getting ready for work, I'm passing through and I smell the aroma. So I'm like, okay, so you're interested in that, right? So the first thing was like, all right, let's go to Sephora, because I know that's where some of the good ones that you want are there. Now, we're going to specifically be talking about the Valentino one. Now, again, since last year I was getting into perfumes and colognes, I introduced her to the Valentino section, right? And lo and behold, they also have female versions of it. So I know she always smelled them and was like, ooh, these actually smell pretty good. So I was like, all right, cool. Then I'll probably try to see if I can get you some here and there. And now this is the moment, right? So going over to Sephora, I went in there and I was already planning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get you the travel size, because there's no point of me buying you a full-size bottle, especially if you don't like it, right? So luckily for them, they ended up having 4 of the travel sizes, which is perfect for me. I was like, oh, awesome. Okay. Now, whichever one it is that you end up liking, you know, for the future reference, I can get you a bigger size one. Now, keep in mind, don't always look at the price at retail stores. For example, Sephora or Ulta or Macy's. Wait up, because if you don't know, there are multiple online retailers that actually sell them for a lot cheaper. That's how I do it. And that's definitely something that I recommend, okay? So for example, in stores, you can buy some of it for like $150. in these retailers, you can get it for under 90 bucks. And yes, it's legit. I bought some for myself before, so yes, do it that way. So now that we have that out of the way with the whole perfumes, you know, I ended up getting the 4 and we'll see which one's her favorites. Now, let's go over to Walmart, right? And right before we actually got to Walmart, I was like, wait, let me head on over to Michael's real quick and let's see if they have any of like boxes or I guess any, I guess things so that you can put your markers, your coloring stuff and all that, right? So that they can fit right into the bookshelf. So I was like, okay, cool. Now, once we actually got there, I went over to this section, I guess it's called the Simply Tied one. And I started noticing these little shelves that were not necessarily bookshelves, but shelves where you can customize it yourself. So I was like, And this is honestly, I literally took an freaking hour just kind of deciding, okay, should I get these or should I get her the bookshelf? And ultimately, I ended up going with these little shelves because you can customize it the way that you want it, right? There's sections, I guess, actual cubicles where you can put in books. And I was like, well, there's your Disney books, right? So it took me a while and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get you 4 of these right now. And then I'll let you customize it the way that you want it. Because again, bookshelf is going to be like probably 6 feet and not too many compartments, right? But with this, you can customize it your way. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's do it. And then perfectly for me, they were all half off, which is like, okay, that means I can get you like a couple more. So that was my plan with it. And I kind of hope that she likes it, right? Again, sometimes it's just kind of observing around your house and being like, okay, what is it that you're interested? What is it that you kind of want, right? Trying to switch it up a little bit. Again, that little scratch thingy came in handy for me. So I was like, okay, cool. Because in her room too, like she has an open space, right? But she just doesn't have it like decorated her way. And that's what I want her to be using her room, because that's the whole point, right? Because originally I wanted it so I can have all my shelves and all that. But she's like, no, because you already have your game room. So I was like, all right, fine. Let's be fair, right? Because I also have the garage. So now the hardest part is always trying to, you know, hide the gifts, right? Because like I said, when I get them early, I always put them in my closet. But these little cubicle shelves didn't really fit in my closet because they were pretty big, right? So I just put them in there, put a blanket on them. I was like, hey, don't enter my room. You're not allowed in there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now here comes the other little part too. Now this is another flashback part here where I actually ended up giving her her gifts a little bit early. I believe one day early. Again, I don't want to do this all in her birthday because we're not going to have that much time. So this is pretty much us reacting. Obviously, here you're going to probably see some of her expressions like, wait, what the heck is this? And she's like, what? So I don't know. I think it's happy to say, or I'm glad to say that she ended up liking the whole cubicle aspect of it, where it's like, all right, here, you decide how you want it. I'm just giving you all like the parts, and then you design however you want. So I want to say it worked out pretty good. And then clearly as well with the perfumes, she was smelling them. She's like, ooh, I like these. And then from that, we actually ended up finding out the one that she liked the best, which is good. Because I didn't think this one was going to be her favorite one, right? I believe the one that she liked the most was the Born in Roma Intense, I think was her favorite one. So it's like, okay, cool. Now, because now I've seen this one in the in that discounter retailer thing that I buy my stuff. I'm like, ooh, originally this was the one that I was gonna get you because that's the only one that they had available. So I'm like, okay, awesome. Now I know which one is your favorite, and now I know which one to give you. So with that in mind, now it actually came to the actual birthday. And in the birthday, we ended up going to this place called Pizzeria Berlaforno. So it's a little pizza place slash like an Italian place over here in Old Orchid. Again, we've never been out there as much, which is why we're trying to expand. We're trying to go to different places. And it's like, hey, you know what? Let's try it out. Again, I gave her the choice, right? I was like, hey, it's 6 o'clock. I know you got to go to sleep in an hour or two. So let's see where do you want to go? Like, I don't care. If we have to go to slow, we can go to slow. That's fine. Just you tell me where you want to go. And again, she's always known about some places over here in Old Orchid. And she was like, oh, you know what? I actually want to go to this place. So we ended up going, and it's like, all right, we didn't have to wait for too long. We just sat down and we're like, all right, what do we want today? So we ended up ordering some food. I forget what it was freaking called, but the garlic bread was good. That appetizer thing was actually probably the best thing there. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't too cold because, again, they had those little heaters there. So it was pretty good. And then we had hot honey pizza, I believe it was called. And then we got some chicken Alfredo pasta. Now, everything was actually really good. It was a little bit on the expensive side, kind of, but then again, that's kind of what you do when you go outside, right? But do I definitely recommend going there again? I definitely would. Just try out some different things next time and just kind of go from there, right? But overall, I feel like it was a success, in my opinion, right? Now, the main opinion, it's gonna be Gaby's. All right, so how would you describe your birthday?
This feels so like an interview. It was actually pretty nice. I feel like we didn't go to like the fanciest. No, it was pretty like nice. It was pretty nice, I'd say. But I feel like it's the most romantic birthday I've had. I know.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I've never been like, for my birthday, I feel like I've just never been out like on an actual date.
Bullshit.
No, because for my birthday, like the time that we were dating, the first year I had COVID, remember? The second year,
You were sick again.
I was sick again, and it was pretty bad. The third year, it was something at my house because my siblings came down, and then 4 years in, it was here, right?
I was here, but I had to go to work.
You had to go to work, and then the next day, Avalanche passed. So this is like the first year. I feel like even throughout like everything, it's like the most romantic. I
How
feel.
were the gifts? Did you like them?
I really like them. It was like something different and like something that I was on my. I don't think I ever talked about this. It's like a bingo card of what you want to do for like the year, and
It was that little scratchy thing that you had right there, right? The 2025 thing.
yes, yeah.
I told Jim.
Yeah. That's my bingo card, and something that it was is like I want to make the room more like something that I'm actually going to be using because I haven't been using the room, if I'm being honest. And
You should watch the vlog.
oh.
No, like literally, this is all I'm literally talking about. So I'm like, so it's safe to say I nailed it.
He knows me. He really knows me.
Anyways, how was Pizzeria Bella Forno?
For the prize, it was.
What was that one thing you ordered? The like dessert thingy or the middle
appetizer,
thing?
and it's something that I was shocked that you liked. It was, what was it?
I don't know what it's called.
Tomato burrata.
Okay, there you go. That was surprisingly the best thing there.
Yeah.
Second was the pizza, I think,
Yeah,
for
and
me.
the last
Because it was a hot honey
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah. And then last was the pasta. The pasta was like something that you could literally.
Yeah,
there was
but
nothing
except for the
amazing.
chicken. The
The
chicken
chicken was frozen chicken probably. But the pasta was good. I mean, I finished it. We were hungry.
Yeah, and it was nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't too cold, like I
It
said.
wasn't too cold. There was like a heater underneath us because
Yeah.
it was outside. There's like a heater underneath us, so it's like when I was feeling too cold, the heater would hit perfectly. I don't know. I just felt like it was nice.
And then we just came back home, and then someone got the idea to watch. What was it?
Street foods.
Those White Chicks.
Oh, White Chicks! At
White
first,
Chicks.
no, but remember, at first it was like some random
There's
show.
some street
Yeah,
thing,
it
yeah.
wasn't good. And then we saw a white. I'm not
White
gonna
Chicks.
say the references.
Well, obviously, but that was a really
But
good movie.
the-
It was a good movie to watch after a long time.
And then since then, we've been like referencing it so much. Yeah, it was a really good birthday. I felt a
Okay.
really good birthday.
As long as you enjoyed it, that's all
It
that
was.
matters.
It's
So,
like up here. Next year, you need to put it.
I'm gonna go way under next one. I'm taking to McDonald's.
Ooh.
But that's it for the vlog for today. Again, it was just more about her birthday. And stay tuned for the next one because something happened to Doodle.
No, not Zuko.
So the next vlog is going to be about Doodle.
Dun, dun,
All right, see you guys
dun.
later. Peace.